Have you ever questioned why ignoring a woman can have such a profound effect? Why does she seem more intrigued when you're not always within her reach? Today, we delve into the deeper layers of this phenomenon, exploring the psychological dynamics of ignoring a woman, all through the lens of Stoic wisdom. This isn't about manipulation or playing mind games. It's about understanding human nature and using that insight to navigate relationships wisely. Are you aware of what makes her think about you more when you aren't constantly present? Or why she seems to desire you more the moment you take a step back? Together, we'll uncover the truths behind these behaviors. Why is it essential to gauge her genuine feelings by withdrawing your attention? How does demonstrating self-control and setting boundaries enhance your attractiveness? These questions hold great significance, and the answers might just surprise you. But before we proceed, if you're enjoying the content so far, kindly hit the like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and activate the notification bell so you never miss any of our upcoming insights. Now, let's dive in. Number 1, cultivate curiosity. When you take a step back from a woman, you're not simply ignoring her. You're allowing her natural curiosity to take over. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By withdrawing, you spark her imagination. She will start to ask herself questions. Why hasn't he texted? Or what is he up to? This internal questioning compels her to think about you even more. The less you reveal, the more her mind will wander, trying to piece together the mystery of your absence. It as vital to provide her with that mental space where she can begin to miss you. Constant availability diminishes intrigue. She feels she knows everything about you. But when you retreat, you become enigmatic, a puzzle she desires to solve. Remember, this isn't about deceit, but about fostering an environment where she has room to reflect on her feelings. Absence, in this sense, makes the heart grow fonder, and when she values your presence more, her appreciation for your time deepens. As Epictetus would say, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In other words, by not always being present, you increase her desire to have you around. Number 2, ignite desire. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-mastery and understanding human impulses. Ignoring a woman, when done with the right intentions, can kindle her desire. Constantly being available can lead to predictability, which often becomes mundane. But when you step back, you transform into something less accessible and thus more desirable. As Marcus Aurelius noted, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. By not being readily available, you create a perceived barrier that intensifies her longing. Desire often stems from wanting what is not easily obtained. When you make yourself scarce, you embody the challenge she seeks to overcome. But understand, this is not about being distant out of pride. It's about recognizing your worth and valuing your time. The man who isn't always at her disposal commands her attention because his presence is something to be earned, not taken for granted. The less you are around, the more she wonders about you, and in that space, her interest grows. To truly capture her attention, you must lead a life driven by purpose, goals, and passions. When you are focused on your own growth, she will naturally be drawn to the energy you exude. No man is free who is not master of himself, said Epictetus. Your ability to detach from the need for her constant validation showcases confidence, a trait that is universally attractive. By ignoring her, you are asserting that your life holds value outside of her, and this independence is what ultimately makes you irresistible. Number 3. Assess her genuine interest to truly understand where you stand in a woman's life. It's important to observe her reaction when you withdraw your attention. As Stoic philosophy teaches us, man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. As Epictetus wisely said, ignoring her serves as a practical way to test her interest and see how much of her feelings are genuine versus imagined. When you step back, you're allowing her the space to reveal her true intentions. If she sincerely values the relationship, she will make an effort to reach out, demonstrating that your presence matters to her. This isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about revealing her true level of commitment. If she doesn't make any effort to connect, it may be a clear sign that her interest isn't as deep as you believed. This can be a hard truth, but it's essential to face reality without being clouded by illusions. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." In the same way, if her feelings aren't true, it's better to recognize it early on. This method gives you clarity about whether she values you or is merely keeping you around out of convenience. A woman who truly cares about you will respect your space and won't panic when you take time for yourself. She will understand that both partners need independence to grow. As the Stoics emphasize, a healthy relationship is based on mutual respect and balance, not excessive dependence. By giving her the opportunity to show her interest, you ensure that you are not investing your time in someone who is not equally invested in you. This enables you to cultivate a more meaningful and enduring bond. Number 4. Demonstrate your inner strength. One of the fundamental tenets of Stoicism is the importance of inner strength and self-sufficiency. When you occasionally ignore a woman, you communicate that you are whole on your own. You do not need her to complete you. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. By not being constantly available, you demonstrate that your life is driven by your own purpose, values, and goals, not by external validation. Women, like all people, are naturally drawn to those who are confident and emotionally grounded. When you show that you are not reliant on her attention for your sense of self-worth, it becomes clear that you possess the emotional strength necessary to lead a fulfilling life. This independence signals that you are not controlled by your desires or emotions, a core teaching of Stoicism. Epictetus tells us, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. By taking a step back and focusing on your own path, you prove that your sense of fulfillment comes from within, not from seeking constant affirmation. This self-control makes you more attractive, not because you are withholding affection, but because you are showing that you possess the discipline and emotional resilience that is deeply respected. You are not swayed by the need for constant attention or validation, which demonstrates a high level of emotional maturity. By practicing this restraint, you reinforce that you are focused on what truly matters, your personal growth, your values, and your goals, all of which make you a stronger and more desirable partner. Number 5. Establish firm boundaries in any meaningful relationship. It's essential to set clear boundaries, and sometimes that means stepping back. Ignoring a woman when necessary is a way to assert those limits. As the Stoics teach, self-respect is paramount. Seneca said, It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. By choosing when and where to give your attention, you demonstrate that your time and presence hold value. Ignoring her becomes a statement you will not tolerate disrespect or manipulation. It's not about being harsh. It's about holding yourself to high standards and expecting the same in return. This act of setting limits teaches her how to treat you. When she realizes that you won't always be available, especially when you feel disrespected or undervalued, she is more likely to reconsider her actions. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, if someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth. In relationships, truth emerges when boundaries are tested, and holding firm shows that you will not allow yourself to be controlled or diminished. Establishing these limits also protects the balance within the relationship. Ignoring her at the right moment signals that you have a life of your own goals, responsibilities, and passions that extend beyond her. This independence sets the tone for a healthy, reciprocal relationship where both partners respect each other's priorities. It's a way of showing her that you won't be taken advantage of or swayed from your purpose. When you stand by your principles and refuse to compromise on what you expect, you maintain control over your own life and ensure a more harmonious connection. Moreover, by enforcing these boundaries, you avoid becoming a pushover. Epictetus reminds us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." To master yourself means recognizing when your limits are being tested and standing firm in your decision to uphold them. Ignoring her is not an act of cruelty, but a reminder that you have self-respect and expect the same from those in your life. It demonstrates seriousness in what you will and will not tolerate in the relationship. By doing so, you foster a more balanced dynamic, where she knows where you draw the line, making it easier for her to respect your boundaries. This leads to a healthier, more fulfilling partnership, where both parties know their place and can thrive in mutual respect. In the end, setting limits and ignoring her when necessary creates an environment where she values your time and presence, and the relationship becomes more meaningful as a result. Remember, setting boundaries isn't about being unkind or cold-hearted. As the Stoics believed, it's about recognizing your worth and ensuring you are treated with dignity. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive, said Seneca, pointing out the importance of acting boldly and without fear. Likewise, enforcing your limits is an act of courage, and in doing so, you command respect, leading to a healthier and more positive relationship for both of you. In conclusion, the act of ignoring a woman has multiple effects. It piques her curiosity, strengthens her desire, showcases your resilience, and allows you to set crucial boundaries. Use this wisdom to build stronger, more balanced relationships that are rooted in mutual respect. Stay confident, honor yourself, and let your value shine through your actions. Thank you for watching. If you found value in this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Together, we can continue growing and learning. See you in the next video.